Hey everyone, we're back with Fate Grand Order with the Atlantis chapter. I just want to warn you, it is windy outside today, and you might be able to hear it like it's that loud. So yeah, anyway, we're in the labyrinth. You got a dog. I assume we're gonna fight the Cerberus thing. I want the bond up. Skadi, yeah. Well, actually, Waver might have been better because I'm bringing. Wait, wrong one. A Saber, so like Artoria, right? Oh, she's in the back. Oh. I assume that's the best decision. Like, I'm not bringing Narrow. No, disgusting. Depending on how many enemies there are, Mave Saber might be the good call, but I think this is just a safer option. There's at least 2 enemies, so you know AoE is good. But like, let's be realistic, it's probably 9 enemies. Oh, what the heck? Sorry, my headphones are... Well, I have a headset that's kind of falling apart. I've only had it for like half a year now, but like the thing keeping the headphone in the top frame fell off. So now, like, sometimes the right earphone just falls off. It's a headset, so like, you know, it's not supposed to do that. I get Excalibur. Oh, she's MP too? How about that? Yeah, but anyway, windy out. Can't hear it right now. Watch it just quiet down for the next 30 minutes while I record this, and then picks right back up after. I imagine it'll pick up on the microphone. Like, it gets loud. How much does that give? 25? Yeah, okay. Just let's pass the first 2 waves. Sorry, it's loud on my end. Okay, there it is. Can you hear it? It wasn't that loud, but I think it was audible. But yeah, what have I been up to? It's been a day. Have I done anything? No, not really. I cooked. That's interesting, right, guys? Right, you're interested in that? No? Okay. Oh. It's the 20. Oh! 7th player comes out in 2 days. I'm looking forward to that. I looked at the Steam store page, and yeah, it is an April Fool's project. You know, I'm glad, you know, the Vakiko has fun on April Fools. Because this is at least their 2nd project. I think probably like their 3rd or 4th, probably. Wait. Let's do this. Wait, no. There we go. Come on. Yeah, whoa! Alright, this should finish it off. There we go. Easy. 4 turns. I really wish I had double Scuddy. But don't worry, Artoria Caster's coming out soon. Right? In a couple months? I think? Right? No dialogue? Weird. Oh, is this the Cerberus? Or not the Chimera, whatever? I think it was an archer, right? Wait. Okay. I'm waiting for Charlotte to betray us. It's gonna happen. Oh, I don't think it's gonna happen here. But like, it's gonna happen eventually. So I'm watching you, Charlotte. I mean, she got her memories back, so it could happen anytime. Merlin and 3 tickets, you lucky dog. Well, you think we bring Brynhild? Karna? Oh yeah, I like Karna's costume. I realized I never got it. Let's bring you just in case, and then put Brynhild in the back, like so. Really? No battle? I mean, no dialogue? We're just going straight battle? Come on, I need something to talk about. Don't leave me alone with my thoughts. It's disgusting. I already talked about beating out of I thought about watching Ruby again, but I mean, oh, I'm so glad about you. Let's kill the first wave manually, then MP twice for the bless you. Yeah, so I thought about watching Ruby again. I was like, no, this is a terrible idea. Let's not do that. They announced an anime for Ruby, which is crazy. So it looks like it's like a Higurashi Go slash I think Evangelion slash I think like it looks like a remake, but also like they showed some designs that wouldn't be in the original Ruby, so like something's going weird there. Probably DVD after Volume 1, which is Volume 1's very short still. Since people listen to the first 3 volumes, it's too short. But that'd be cool to see actually. Like, I probably want to say that was when Ruby was good. No, that was when Ruby was different. It changed after the first 3 volumes, which partly because the main creator guy, but also partly because they had a huge plot shift. I assume that was playing before. What's his name? Monty? I want to say Monty. I'm not for sure though. But I believe he passed away. Except when Volume 3 was in production. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, so like, I'll watch the anime. Why not? How bad could it be? There's less words. That's an explosion sound effect. Have I just never listened to that before? Wait, no, actually, oh, I know what it is. I have my headphones. Like, it's running to 7.1. I don't know what that means on my headphones. And it's on. Sometimes I have it on, sometimes I have it off. Like, especially, I turn it on for games that, like, sound is important. Like, Dead by Daylight really helps with just listening for people coming up. Okay, dialogue, finally. Oh, we made it? We made it! That's what I said, Mashu. Don't steal my words. That's exhausting. What's with all these defenses, anyway? Maybe Hephaestus made them. In that case, they should realize we're all on the same side, dang it. Maybe they're bugging out or something. Well, whatever. Oh yeah, there's no guards here, wasn't there? This is probably a trap. The important thing is, we're here now. Hephaestus! Hephaestus activated. Controller unit damaged. Substitute AI activated. Forge unit activated. Master authorization. Horsey. Diagnosis Achilles. Severe injury detected. Unsuitable. Aborting plan. Yeah, that checks. But I'm not the only option, Hephaestus. What about this guy? It's me, Hephaestus, O god of the forge. The greatest hunter in all of Greece. The invincible Orion. Denied. Orion is not invincible. Oh, come on, he's cool. Searching for true greatest hunter in Greece. It's just me, or is he being weirdly hard on me? Searching. Are we gonna be here a while? Preparing qualification exam. Could've had one. Initiating simulated battle. Condition. Only archers may participate. Oh, okay, so that's what this is. Basically, I gotta win this simulated battle before you'll give us the divine construct. And Orion's the only one here who's allowed to fight. Should have brought Paris. Land with me, Hephaestus. So who will I be fighting? You'll be fighting a servant whose data most closely approximates the Artemis of proper human history. That's Orion! That's just Artemis! That little guy on top is you. That's me! Dang it, I can already tell this is gonna be a huge pain in the butt, but fine, I'll do it. Alright, he hasn't seen bear him. Bring it on! You think he knows his face turns into a bear sometimes? He has to know. So solo battle? Yeah. Okay. So if we... I mean, I get... This is mostly a filler fight, let's be real. Unless, like, the Artemis is gonna say something after we fight it. Oh. 2 health bars. Is this 3 turns? I always forget how it works. 1 turn. Yeah. This is 3 turns? Well, the critical strength is 1 turn. Wait. What? What? So is that 1 turn or 3 times 3 turns? Like guts, tack up, critical stars. Yeah, okay, I like that. That's good. And then yeah, let's just do this. Let's save that for next turn. Hoi hoi! Oh, no, come on, crit! 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 What the heck, Orion? You suck! You aren't the best hunter. Well, maybe by default you are. What's it do? Like crit up, ignore invincible, increase attack, critical strength. Yeah. Okay, well, looks good. Probably should have used that last turn, or saved it for next turn. But what's done is done. I guess we're just really unlucky. We might have to redo it. Well, I assume we have to break both health bars. Lucky crit? Dang it. I just don't know if we have the Downward sheet. Oh, so we live. We still have the guts. That'll pop this turn. Might as well do this. I think it's the best goal. Or maybe we should have done triple buster to stack that crit thing. I don't know. I'm not an Orion theorist. I don't know top Orion math. 107k. Increase difficulty. Damage cut. Okay, what do we do here? Get lucky with the crits. That's all there is to it. And we could use a... Well, no, he's gonna die either way through Noble Phantasm. I'll redo the battle once. I won't use a command seal if we lose. Oh, crit? I don't think it has enough. Just... Oh! Dude, Orion, you're good. You got the lucky crits when it counts. Okay, cool. How many arrows is this? 4 or 5? I think it's 5. There! Kill the bear! Oh! Go pay for that! That's what an Orion bear sounds like. What the actual heck? That was a tiny bear who sounded like me, just letting out some absurdly long death wail before just vanishing. That was disturbingly vivid. Just a little Olympian humor. Oh, whoever programmed your so-called humor clearly forgot around the debugger. Second qualification exam. Psychological assessment. Can you kill the one you love? I just did, didn't I? That one was only a shadow. There may be differences between her proper human history form and Lost Belt form, but the question remains the same. Can you kill the machine, the goddess, called Artemis? I've asked myself the same question a whole bunch of times. Can I really go through with it? Can I really knock an arrow to my bow, aim it up at her in the sky, and let it fly? First I thought I couldn't, so I gave up on protecting proper human history for a while. But that's not the case anymore. Sad as it is, I realize now that I'll never be able to save her that way. I understand this is a Lost Belt, and I understand that the thing floating around up there isn't the Artemis I know. So if she insists on calling herself Artemis, that's enough reason for me to risk my life to stop her. When I point my bow at her, I won't do it out of anger or hatred. I'll do it out of pity. Horsey, a question. Based on that answer, is Orion mentally capable of carrying out this task? Yes, he can go through with it. I think. Bring forth the divine construct. Woo! You're up, Achilles. Got it. And Odysseus shows up. Okay, so that's his. Okay, that is it. Don't know if it's because of how I got it, but this armor always makes me feel like I'm wearing clothes my mother got me. Didn't your mother go to Hephaestus and tearfully beg him to make it for you? Yeah, she did. I do appreciate it, along with the armor itself. What can I say? It's not always easy being a hero. Your mother was a goddess, right? My mother's my mother, period. Ah, look at the big mama's boy! Wait, there's nothing wrong with having a good relationship with your parents, is there? Dang it! You really contacted us just to say that? Here we go. Guess it's a little rough without it. How so? I just got a little weaker when I gave it up. Nothing to worry about. Death flag! I'm happy to give up my armor if it'll help us take down Artemis. Checking, analyzing. Yes. Can reforge this into a proper human history defined construct. Did Achilles say how he got injured? I don't actually remember. The reforging process will take approximately 2 hours. Not long, huh? You just gotta hang out here twiddling our thumbs for 2 hours? I'm gonna take a nap. Again? Try to think as little as possible. You can only get so much mileage out of one brain, you know? I guess that makes sense. Or maybe it doesn't. Don't worry. I'd never ask an obvious landmine like you to lend me her lap for my nap. Okay, plot twist. The mystic code that Medea gave to Jason is actually like draining his energy, so he has to nap. Or else he'll like disappear. Wait, what? Do you really call me a landmine? Why in the world would you think that? Did he? Wait, did I not? I never asked an obvious landmine like you to lend me her lap for my nap. Experience, observation, and intuition. That might not be a lot of explanation. I still totally get where he's coming from. Get a pretty good idea what he means too. I think I better keep that to myself. Did I miss something? I thought it was just Medea. On a different note, Mashu, don't forget the Theo's Clearinomia. Oh, yay. Thank you for the reminder. Excuse me, Hostasis? Could we ask you for some of your nano machines as well? Quarry, what is your intended usage for them? Want to embed them into Chaldea's ship, the Shadow Border. They'll help me make it into a ship capable of going toe-to-toe with Odysseus' fleet, and above all, one that can handle going up against Poseidon. With them, I'm certain the border can be wholly reborn. I'll be like an iron steed, swifter than Shadow, like a wild hunt that commands the storm itself. Usage confirmed. Authorization granted. Hephaestus' Clearinomia are now ready for anointment. Here, I'll store them in this extra large container Captain Nemo lent us. Oh, I thought she had like there's like a shelf that comes out of her... A drawer that comes out of her shield. That's the word for it, not a shelf. Oh, maybe she has a shelf in there. No allotments remaining. No Hephaestus' Clearinomia remaining. Thanks, Mashu. Don't worry, this should be enough. So I'll be borrowing the power of Hephaestus, god of the Forge, to face my father, Poseidon. Can't tell if that's irony, destiny, or both. Either way, at least the border and I are going to change. We're not going to lose next time. Don't worry, Captain Nemo. Promise I'll bring the nano machines back safe and sound. Maybe it's better if you lose them, actually. Well, given Nemo has had them, I don't think they're wholly bad. But I think there's, like... some downside to them. Or maybe it depends on which gods you use, or... I don't know. Just... the fact that Nemo has them, and I'm pretty sure Nemo doesn't die? Maybe he does, but I don't think he does. You know, that means that the nano machines are not objectively bad. They might have some downside, though. For, like, a specific fight, or, you know... something. I know you will. Thanks. Alright, that reminds me. Do you have a minute, Mochizuki Chiyome? Like, maybe we won't be able to... Nemo won't be able to help us kill Poseidon because of the nano machines. What is this about? I've got a secret to tell you. Saw you telling Corday about it before, but so you... Is that about his mystic code? I saw you telling Corday about it before. I assume it's his mystic code. Writer? Is it? Is Odysseus in the game already for Atlantis? I don't know if we actually ever fight him. Waiting around like this with nothing to do is so boring. Why don't you spend this time thinking about what you're gonna do once you've got it? For all we know, you might have to fire it right after we get out of here. Yeah, which is kind of what makes me think Odysseus is gonna show up. So obviously something has to stop that. Well, maybe. Ooh. My microphone doesn't have 3 legs anymore, so I have 2 legs and one's one side's just propped up against like a cube. So, and I knocked into it, which sent it flying over. Well, we know. Okay, already said that. Firing at Artemis from this island is not recommended. Oh, there we go. Why is that? An offensive mounted on her from a nearby island failed. Every projectile disappeared before reaching her. The reason for this remains unknown. Disappeared before they could reach her, you say? That's worrying. I don't suppose you can provide us with more details? There's a record from past visitors regarding the incident. Servants from proper human history? We know they have an archer. Come on, we know it's Moriarty. Oh, right. Them. I'd rather not see their faces. We could use all the information we can get. Show us, Hephaestus. Viewing conditions met. Uploading holographic data. Initiating playback. Commend you all for making it this far. It is I, Moriarty. Now, getting down to business. Since our last recording, a number of new servants have joined us, but even more have been killed. Many of those fell at the hands of the enemy alter egos, Senji, Muramasa, and Kotomine Kire. Like how we said that in a sort of a gossip routine. Fortunately, we weren't able to gather any combat data on them. My only advice is to be wary of either of their strength. Exclamation point. Don't worry about our sacrifices. There's nothing you can do about them anyway. For the moment, some of us are still alive. Consider that a victory, and I'd like you to do the same. That's right, it's me, Kintoki. Still out kicking and ready to help humanity. So don't worry about us, Caldea. We all knew what we were setting up for, and like, I imagine like he ends every sentence with like him playing like a chord on a guitar. I'll put that in post. Got him. 22 minutes. I'm gonna do that. If I remember. Moving on, take a look at this data I'm about to send you. The time since our last recording, we've had a run-in with the moon goddesses. Artemis is canon. We didn't happen to be spread out at the time, and if Hercules hadn't been there, she would have easily wiped us all out in an instant. That isn't quite right. We had a servant with us who realized what was happening well before the rest of us. Talking about Blank, right? Of course you'd notice. After all, I'll cover up his name just in case. He was a servant that could tell the future. It's a male. At any rate, we just barely managed to make it out of there with minimal losses by enhancing our cloaking function. After that... Alert! Artemis has begun scanning this island, disabling communications for a short time. Huh? Hey, what's going on? Hello? Can you hear us? Please come in. There's no response. We've been cut off. Oh, no need to worry about it. I did say it was only for a short time. Hephaestus, I'll proceed to the next answer once you confirm the communications have been disabled. Oh! Huh? Confirmed. Communications are now disabled. Confirmed, not conformed. What's this about? Is this about the traitor? What I'm about to tell you has nothing to do with the Atlantic Lost Boat. None of this is certain, but I feel it's important you are told regardless. Do you feel as if there's anything off right now? Not in any of you, but in your current situation. Of course, I know that the circumstances are extremely dire right now. There's no doubt about that. But dire circumstances and something feeling off aren't the same thing. Look closely at everyone's faces. Listen intently to what they say. You may feel like it's wrong to suspect your companions, but you shouldn't. Trusting others unquestionably isn't a virtue. Just sticking your head in the sand. This has to be Moriarty. Come on. Like, was I spoiled that? Watch it actually not be Moriarty. I'm overthinking it, but I remember. I know one of them that hasn't been revealed yet, because they're a character who hasn't gotten a main story debut, and everyone is, well, they kind of have. I think. I'm pretty sure they are. Everyone was like, oh, finally, they're gonna be relevant, and then they weren't relevant. Because I think these characters aren't actually, like, they don't have a prominent role in Olympus. From what I've been told, I don't know. So suspect everyone, even the allies you trust with your life. And while I trust this goes without saying, keep this just between us. Please. This alone probably won't be enough to assuage your doubts about shutting off the comms. Let's also provide 2 pieces of key information. The first pertains to our mutual destination, Olympus. Specifically, the route for getting there. And the second pertains to Artemis. We've performed a few different experiments now. It's clear that she's simply far beyond us. We all tried our noble phantasms on her, not a single one of them came close. It wasn't only because of the distance. Our attacks all disappeared on their way to her. It's even possible to reach her, not only be from the island situated directly beneath her. That's the one place where you might be able to strike back. Study that island's coordinates, Joe. What island is that? But come on, it's gotta have a special name. Over and out. Resuming communications. Phew, there we go. What in the world just happened? Your vitals all look okay. Did anything happen while we were offline? Well, we did get our hands on some valuable information. It's mostly just pointless chit-chat. We talked about the differences between gods and humans, philosophical conjuries, and some other crap that isn't the least bit helpful in our current situation. Good job lying, Jason. I guess Stasis was actually a lot more desperate for company than he let on. There, I've given you a plausible cover-up. You guys can take it from here, since this sounds like a Chaldea problem. Just make sure you keep your story straight. Got it? Nod. One useful thing we learned was the route to take to Olympus. And another was some information we'll need to attack Artemis. Let me see the map. At a glance, it looks like there's nothing but sea around the Great Pit where the Tree of Emptiness is. There's an island down right here, though. You can see just a bit of it on the world map. So it seems like you should be able to reach it from anywhere. But in fact, thanks to Poseidon's control over the ocean currents, there's only one route you can take to get there. To take that route, there's only one island you have to cast off from. Nemesis Island. The island named after the goddess of retribution is both the starting point in our journey to Olympus and its Tree of Emptiness, and the last stop on our quest to destroy Artemis. Okay. I see. This is your area of expertise, Captain. What do you think? Well, the sea is supposed to be free. Usually it doesn't belong to anybody. If you wanted to restrict the paths available on the sea, ruling the currents would be a sure way to do it. However, this new information also points out an unfortunate, extremely pertinent fact. Right. This is true, then we have no possible way of escaping from Odysseus' army. Not when they already know exactly where we're headed. Since their quest to kill Artemis and cut down the Tree of Emptiness means we have to go to Nemesis Island. All Odysseus has to do is wait there for us with his army. Dang it. No wonder they haven't been putting more effort into looking for us. Okay. So they just kind of accepted, yeah, you know, they're gonna get stuff done, but they have to come to us eventually. As far as Odysseus is concerned, we're not on the open seas. We're stuck in an impenetrable, restricted fortress. There are all sorts of different seas out there. This is the kind I hate the most. So much so that I can actually believe the legend about the Greek sea being red. Let me make sure I understand you properly. We cannot keep running away from Odysseus. The only way to get past him is to go through him. But there's no earthly way we could do that, right? Remember, it's not just Odysseus' army we have to worry about. It's also Artemis. Orion might be able to hit her with his new bow, but only if we focus entirely on that. But the only way to do so is from this island Odysseus and his army are guarding. Then we have to somehow fight his army and let Orion focus on killing Artemis. That's all but impossible. Uh-oh. Warning, warning. Intruder alert. Okay, dog time. What? Deploying defensive measures to eliminate threat. Error. Activating Atropos Barrier 1 through 3. Deploying Pigmently... yeah. Counterattack system. I said that right? What's happening? Oh no, shadow your red eye, guys! Commencing counterattack. Atropos Barrier 1 destroyed. Barrier 2 destroyed. Approximate time to Atropos Barrier 3's destruction. 2 seconds. Approximate time until intruder reaches innermost temple. 10 seconds. Uh-oh. Here it comes! Not straight into battle? Oh. What? Isn't that... Gotta be kidding me! Where the heck they pull this thing from? Right, the echidna. Can't believe it can even give birth to creatures like this. It's got 3 heads. Ah, her eyes. Charlotte's scaring me. That's it. This is the thing that attacked us back when we first came to the Lost Boat. What in the world is it? Something any figure from Greek mythology would recognize in a heartbeat. The 3-headed guard dog of hell. Cerberus, the offspring of the echidna. Plot twist, it was Cerberus the whole time. Stuff! It's going after Hephaestus. Master, we've got to keep him safe no matter what. This thing gets through, that's it. It'll be all over for us. So come on, let's go. Grady's not done with the bow yet, huh? I don't remember where Clancy is. Archer? Clancy? Right, yeah, okay. Third try. Can still use Charlotte. She might actually betray us sooner rather than later. I want Scott D. Let's bring out Kama. I don't get to use her enough. Well, I mean, either it's Kama or King Hassan. Am I saying? I always used to say Hassan. Because I've never met anyone with that name, but I think it's Hassan. Yeah, Kintoki, why not? Okay. Let's kill this dog. I mean, I assume we're gonna fight like another one or two. Because we have... The kin has been built up, so... We're gonna kill it eventually, but... Till we do more dogs. Come on, Poe. What's purple diamond? Cover HP at end of turn. When HP reaches 0, recover HP once and survive. Okay. So HP regen and guts. This is... Where's your quick up at? So this is... I mean, yes, that is good. Loud car outside. That's not the wind. Increase attack, okay. And this is her quick up. So, we should have used that. Well, she doesn't have a... Right, it's on her Noble Phantasm. Okay. Cool. Something to talk about for the next... What was I talking about? Ruby? I haven't watched much anime lately. Like, I think the last show I watched was Higurashi Go. I never even watched Sotsu. Oh. I never even finished Go. I still have like 2 episodes left. But just... I was not a fan of the direction Go was going. Go was going, yeah. Get it? And from what I've heard about Sotsu, it gets worse. So, you know, I bailed. With good timing. Which, I mean, it's a shame. I still think Higurashi should have just gotten a normal remake. Would have been great. You know, just make it more faithful to the visual novel. You know, give it decent animation. Well, the original can have some very bad animation at times. Like, that one scene of Mion shaking the ladder. That comes immediately to mind. Alright, shield. And is that probably invincible at the end of each shot? Oh, it's 1 time every turn. I can work with that. But I mean, if we're talking about Yukishi anime adaptations, an Umineko adaptation would be very nice. Or even like Heigan Bana, Rose Gun Days. Well, I assume I haven't read Rose Gun Days actually. What? Come on. But I assume Rose Gun Days, from what I know about it, would work very well as an anime. Or even Kikonia, although probably needs another phase to get a 1-core season. Like, they could make a 1-core season out of phase 1. Like, there's enough there, but also, like, that would mean every phase needs its own season, right, with that pacing, and, you know, that's unrealistic. But Kikonia would definitely work as an anime. Like, Umineko really wouldn't. Like, obviously, you know, we got one. It didn't turn out great. I think if we got another one, it also wouldn't turn out great. Like, you need like a god tier director to do it. Who both really understands Umineko and really, I guess, like, I don't know how you'd go about it. Like, for example, there are fight scenes in Umineko where they fight with sentences representing truth. How do you do that? How do you make it both a fight scene and a logical argument at the same time? Let's finish it off with a Noble Phantasm. Oh yeah, actually, that won't finish it off, will it? Get the purple diamond. Maybe it will? I mean, we have an attack afterwards. Oh. You go, Kama. Oh, that's a lot of HP. Oh, it didn't attack. Oh, we charmed it, right? And there we go. Oh, you know what I'd like to see the anime of? The House of Fata Morgana. It could work. Don't tell me it couldn't work, because it could work. Although, how many episodes would you need for that? I think you could do it in 24. Oh, let's go and click this. Love the course. 16 days. Yeah, we'll definitely be done in 16 days. Unless it's windy every day for the next 16 days. Sorry, I wish there's something I could do to help. Analysis is complete. Well, got anything more for us besides it's strong? Enemies enhanced with Demeter, Clearinomia, specialized in self-regeneration. Demeter's the goddess of harvest and agriculture, right? She also made winter. Dang, no wonder this thing's so tough. Demeter is in charge of travel supply circulation. She processes all matter of refuse, impurities, waste, and carcasses, effectively recycling 90% of them. This enables her to make 1,000 years worth of supplies less than approximately 4,000 a year. I appreciate noting her specs, but none of that matters right now. Hephaestus, is there anything you can do to help us out here? Negative. Building the divine construct requires my full concentration. So much for that idea, dang it. Hey, I'm a hunter. Taking down dangerous beasts is my thing. I can just throw him in a little closer, I can take care of him. Pull me in, master. You won't regret it. Do you think we actually have to use Orion here? Yep. Okay, I'll put you in. I better not regret this. And I might as well put you here. I'm assuming Orion will have like a special buff against the guy, the dog. Cerberus is not a guy, the big dog. 3 heads. How much HP? How many health bars do you think actually is the question? 10? No, it's probably 2. Yep. And Orion has a special buff? Yeah. Hunter's willpower. I'm assuming that's a lot of damage up. Probably invincible at the end of each turn. I think just right off the bat, let's go for it. Well, hold on, let's see where the criticals land. Looks good to me. Let's do it. Wait, what does Overcharge do on him? Greatly increase, comma. You'll be remembered for this. Let's do it. See, this one's gonna increase the critical strength of his next one, I believe. If I understand his skills correctly. I think that's what his buster attacks do, right? So big crates. Come on! Woohoo! Look at that! Oh, I should have used Waver's buff. Would have done enough damage alone. Mental for the active. Oh, wait, my buffs! What buffs did it take away? He still has crit damage. Oh, I did give him the Waver. Okay. Never mind. Carry on. We've got to use that, right? Kama, you wait till next turn. Do this. We won't have the Buster up anymore, but yeah, okay, big damage. Oh, I used NPC. That sucks. This is 3 turns attack? Yeah. So put this on. And go for another Orion crit. Won't be as big, but like it could still be like 30-40k. Oh no, way more than that. Okay, never mind. Ignore. Pretend I didn't say anything. Okay, all of his buffs wore off. Hey, if I could use my MP, it'd be really cool of you. Dog dude. You know, you don't have to on anything. Don't, you know, if you don't want to, you know, feel free to keep NPCing me, but like if you didn't, it'd be really, really nice of you. Won't quite do anything. Oh, it did. There's the guts. Oh, you just made the biggest mistake of your life, mister. Orion. Come on, it's thematically relevant. Orion said let him do his thing, we're letting him do his thing. Artemis is even here for the assist. So I assume we're going to be fighting Demeter back up in Olympus, right? I know we fight a bunch of the Greek gods there. And I assume she's one of them. Battle finish. Also remember there's a lot of hard fights. That's going to be fun. Luckily I have a lot of command spells. Okay, post-battle. Cerberus has entered its combat form. Believe it should encounter the enemy shortly. Good. Set its Demeter Clarinomia to go haywire in 5 minutes. We'll use that to overload its regenerative functionality and make it explode, blowing up the entire temple. Oh. Are you sure about this, sir? Am I sure about what? Don't you think using a demonic beast powerful enough to hold back 10,000 ships just to take out, let's say, 10 enemy soldiers? What other enemy soldiers do you have? Wasteful? Yes, sir. Perhaps. But my objective is to eliminate any possibility of their survival. Come to think of it, the report included her name among the enemy's ranks, didn't it? It's talking about Charlotte! Yes, sir. Guess that makes this fate Grand Order. Even if this operation fails, we'll be able to smoothly transition into the next one. She's gonna betray us. Someone's gonna seal away Cerberus or something. Almost there! Achilles is gonna use his shield. Alert! The meter Clarinomia has begun to go haywire. What do you say? External intervention confirmed. Run! Odysseus means to have Cerberus go berserk. What? Regenerative function overload detected. The enemy will release a mana burst in 10 seconds. Uh-oh. A mana burst? Forget berserk. It's supposed to blow the whole island sky high. And why does Odysseus have to be so good at covering all his bases? Got no choice but to run for it. What about my bow and arrow? Time to completion, 30 minutes. And we can't wait that long. What the heck? Metal Charlotte! Please move aside. Corday? What are you doing? Please move aside. Can handle that demonic beast. Zeus Clarinomia, maximum power. Le Rev Insolili. I know I'm fluent in French actually. I said that correctly. No way. She wiped him out like it was nothing. I can't believe it. Charlotte isn't useless! You just say Zeus Clarinomia, Charlotte Corday? Yes, I did. I finally remember everything. I'm a heroic spirit from proper human history who was summoned here by Odysseus as a lost belt. So what the heck are eyes with a different color? As a lost belt servant. You can't end it. Come on, you can't end it there. No, 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 no. You can't end it. Ah, dang it. I was thinking about only doing one today because like the wind, which hasn't actually been that loud. Like now. Come on, I gotta do another one now. Fragment of a twinkling star. To the sunset red as blood. Here's an assassin. I think I know who that is. So yeah, next time we're dealing with that. Okay, I think that's what I those are Zeus's nanomachines. That's the spoiler. You know, I was in her bond text. Bond 6, which does it actually say when we get? Do we have to complete Atlantis, or do you think it's from like next chapter? Zoom out. Where is she? Up. Right here. I don't have these two? Huh. Oh, it doesn't say. Oh, I have her a bond 1. I need to put her in my backline more often. Well then. We'll find out when we get that, maybe next time. What's your best extension, you think? Like, so like the hat is cool, but I like the, I don't know what you call these hats. Like, I think they're all good, honestly. Hold on, I don't really plan to use her often, but let's set her to... Do they not have that option? I thought there was a random... I thought we had that already. I don't... Look, they're all good. I don't really like her final ascension, though. I think it's a reference to something. Like, her neck is just too long. Especially when, like, when you just look at it from this. Like, she just looks weird. Anyway. That's enough wasting time. I'll see you guys next time with some more Figure in Order. See you guys then. Bye.